All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone and all the Akim out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. To the confusion of faces out there in the world, the ones who are finding out about themselves, who are Israelites. Shalom. Shalom. Today, in the book of Second Esdras is where I want to start off at. It's a short lesson. I hope I can get done before they tell me to move. But Second Esdras chapter 15, starting at verse 1. It says here, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. For all," it says, "fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." All right. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. See, the thing about it is that we're living in the time of prophecy. 2020 is the year of prophecy, and we're living in it. And we've been warning the people. We've been telling them about what's going to happen, and thus saith the Lord, and they have not been listening. So the Lord told me to give you a warning, to let you know that these things are about to happen. Okay? Famine. We know we're in the time of plagues right now. We got the coronavirus, okay, which is a plague. All right? And it says the whole world is suffering from this coronavirus and the effects of it. The economic structure of the world is falling down. Okay? Destruction. We have wars and rumors of wars all across the world, right? So we're going to go into 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 6. It says, "For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth," which we know that is true, "and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Before the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Okay? "And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." Verse 10, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter." Okay? It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter." Right now, we're living in a time where you have the presidential debate coming on. Not the presidential debate, Salakia. The election is tomorrow. You have people getting promised all sorts of things. You have the COVID virus, or the whatever they talking about, vaccines, and our people believe in those things. You have some people who have masks all day, every day, and actually thinking that this mask is going to help save them. And you ask them, where's their faith in God? They have no faith. They have no faith because they fear. He says, if you do what God say do, you don't got to worry about no COVID-19, man. Okay? Because you put your trust in what? In the Lord. Okay? And if you believe in the Lord, all things are possible. So that means if you pray, He already knows what it is you want. So He's going to honor your prayer. Okay? because you serving him, you doing his will. Okay? So it says here, it says my people are led as a slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Okay? Now this right here is a future prophecy. Okay? Because we know that there's two Egypts. There's an Egypt in the day of Moses, and then there's a place called spiritual Egypt, which is also Sodom, which is also Babylon, mystery Babylon, which is America. Okay? So and the word Egypt basically means slavery or captivity. Right? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched forth arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. See, so it's telling you that it's going to smite Egypt as before with plagues. Okay? Now the children of Israel left Egypt before they walked out. But it's telling you now that the children of Israel was scattered into the four winds of the earth. So obviously they're not in the actual land of Egypt as a multitude. Okay? There might be remnants of the people of God in Egypt, in the actual place called Egypt, which is in Mizraim, which is what we know as Africa, right? But this Egypt that they're talking about is a place of bondage, which is mystery Babylon, which is spiritually Sodom, and Egypt, which is America. Okay, so it says here, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched forth arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that God shall bring upon it. Okay? They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell in it, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, their governors or their senators. They ain't going to regard them no more. Okay? And the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, which is the modern day gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Verse 20, behold, saith Yahweh, the Most High God, power, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them. To them who? The children of Israel. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. So you see, this is definitely talking about the Lord using all the nations against themselves. For what? To repay them for what they've done to the children of Israel till this day. We are the ones who are suffering in the ghettos. We are the ones who are suffering, being oppressed till this day. And he's going to avenge us by having all the nations turn against each other. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. See a smile on my face? Because I give most thanks and praise to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. but the prophecies will not fail. Thus saith the Lord. Shalom.